Hey guys, here we go. So, my name is Eraina Ferguson, and I'm a senior product marketing manager by day in tech. But for so long, I've been asked so many questions, whether in interviews, whether it's personally having coffee chats with people about not just my career, but how I do life. I'm the mom of four girls, one with special needs, and I think for a long time, people have always asked how I managed to stay positive, how I managed to stay balanced. I have never really did the influencer thing because I felt like I wanted to always be authentic to the real moment. So I think this is the video one of my YouTube station. And I think on it, I want to just answer questions about who I am, about life, and about how I do what I do. So the first question that I'm going to ask in this one is, how do you manage being a mom of four and also having a career? Well, let's be clear. There is no such thing as work-life balance. It's just not. It's not a real thing. And I think a lot of times we have to just be gentle with ourselves and go through the day by day and ask ourselves, what does my good life look like now? And so I think if we take it day by day, hour by hour, moment by moment, definitely being intentional about planning what's coming next, I think we allow ourselves a level of grace and not to overthink it. So for me, I think at least at the beginning of the day, if I want the end of the day to look like X, Y, and Z, then I need to put certain things in place. And so take, for instance, today, I went to a Kentucky Derby watch party. I knew all week that I wanted to go to this event. So it was up to me to book a nanny, to find my outfit, to make sure that all of my work was done. So I wasn't working on a Saturday, to push aside any projects and phone calls, emails that did not align with it, and to see that it could wait. And so I did that. I lined things up. Even 3 hours before, I actually reached out and texted the nanny company and said, look, this is a usual person that comes, but I want to make sure, based on the importance of me having me time, that she shows up. And that was really solidifying that. And so I knew this morning that in order to get to 3 or 4 o'clock in a good way, that I couldn't overbook past 12. And I think sometimes we overcommit, and then we end up just frustrated when things don't map up. I have become very intentional about saying no. And in fact, sometimes I don't even really give a response. I just don't explain myself. I don't overcommit. I block the time off. And what I learned about 3 or 4 years ago is that other people are doing it in their own families. And so I had to learn that. So to answer today's question, that I will make the subject line of this video is, how do you manage work, career, and four girls? And the first thing is building in time for me on the front end, and also making sure to not overcommit and set boundaries. And so I think when I'm looking at, as I'm building a product, right, that I'm excited about launching sometime in this year, I think about all the things that I desire to do, all the things that I want to do. And that means there are a lot of things that I cannot do, and I have to be okay with that. What I also learned in my 40 blah blah years of being on this earth is that a lot of times the problem that I find with small business owners, entrepreneurs, career people, men and women, is a lot of their problems, issues, lack of progress is based on their day-to-day life. And so I think we'll dive more into that later. And so as you ask yourself, what does my good life look like now? Is my life aligned the best way it could be? And if not, why? So I want to leave you with that as you think about that. So thank you so much. Have a great day.